Men, it's time to stand up and be the man and the leader that God ordained and called us to be. In today's world, we see a desperate plea for male leadership. We need men who will step up and take responsibility and stand firm on their faith. Men who want to lead their families, who want to lead their churches, who want to lead their communities with courage and conviction. God designed it that way. God designed men to be leaders, but not by the world's definition of leadership. This isn't about authority. It's not about dominance. It's about service, sacrifice, and submission to God's will. The Bible is clear about men's role. In Ephesians 5:23-25, Paul says, "For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church. Husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." Leadership starts with love. It means putting God first, laying down our lives for those we serve, and leading with humility. Too many men are falling short of this, whether it's complacency, it's fear, or you're just distracted by the world. We've allowed culture to dictate our priorities. As a result, families are breaking, communities are struggling, and our influence is waning. It's terrible. God never intended for us to be passive. He created us to lead boldly, strongly. That word boldly, that has to stand out to you. He created us to stand in the gap and to be a reflection of his love and his power. And trust me, he is the most powerful. And we have to be a reflection of that. Living a life of prayer, seeking God's guidance daily, interceding for our families, and relying on God's strength. Knowing his word, we have to intentionally be in the scriptures. We got to intentionally be in communication with God, intentionally have a relationship with God. Man, we have to step up. The calling is now. Like Christ, our leadership should be marked by service, not selfishness. Whether it's your wife, your children, your community, we're called to serve with humility and grace.